and they're gonna take a 2-hour writing baseline assessment this morning. And it is officially the end of the first grading period. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, October 24th, 2018. It is Wednesday. So on Wednesdays, we wear pink. So I'm wearing my Mean Girl shirt. I'm not a mean girl, but this is a great shirt to wear, especially for October and for breast cancer awareness, and also because it's fun to wear pink on Wednesday. So I'm going to let the students in right now. I do need to let them come in, and I need to rearrange the desk back to how I had them in sort of like that C that you saw previously. And they're gonna take a 2-hour writing baseline assessment this morning. And they also have their natural disasters project that is due today. So without further ado, let me go ahead and let the kiddos in, and I will gladly take you along on my day today and tomorrow, Thursday. See you later. Hello there. It is way after the end of the day. I didn't have a chance to come back on because I really don't have planning on Wednesdays, and during my lunch, I actually sat down and ate lunch with my grade level and some of the 5th grade teachers as well that were having lunch at the same time. And I just didn't have time to come on, and after school I have been busy grading and putting in grades since the grading period officially ends Friday, but I really have to put everything in by tomorrow evening. So this morning the students took a 2-hour timed writing exam, and I have those papers there so I can give it a score and start doing mini lessons based on that same prompt next week. And then they had Spanish. After Spanish we had lunch, then we came back and had a class meeting. And I have to say something. I really do believe that the full moon affects children's behavior, because I don't know if there's any other teachers that agree with me out there, but if you do, leave a comment down below, because there is a full moon out today and the behaviors have been wonky and people have been acting in ways that I have not seen them act before. But I really have to make sure I readdress my behavior management system and find ways to really motivate the students and encourage them to further make good choices. So I'm going to use the weekend to kind of brainstorm on that and see how I can tweak it and change things here and there and make it a little bit more motivating for them to go ahead and continue to make better choices. And yeah, then we had a mini lesson in math, and I collected all their natural disasters projects which were due today. I have the reports, I have the presentations that I saved on my hard drive, and I just finished grading all of those. And overall, I feel the students did an amazing job, and I can't wait for them to present orally to the class their presentations and show everything that they learned starting next week. All right, so I'm just gonna continue grading away. I don't think I'm going to come back on here for today. Sorry, there hasn't been much excitement for today, but that's usually what happens at the end of the grading period. And I don't know about you, if you're a teacher like me who feels that the week that grades are due, it seems like everything is due. Like tomorrow I have my developmental growth target paper that is due, and that is the one that we focus on, an area that we want to improve on, and we seek professional development throughout the year to address that goal. So that form is due tomorrow, and I have to finalize mine so I can turn it into my AP. So yeah, on top of that being due, grades are due. We had an instructional review walkthrough come in this week. It's just been one thing after another, just piling up, and I'm like, oh my God, when is it gonna end? And I already feel myself getting sick because my throat feels wonky. So I'm gonna be taking my emergency right now and taking it easy for the rest of the evening once I finalize most of these grades that need to be in the grade book. All right, so that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Thursday or Friday Eve. Today is October 25th, 2018, and it is officially the end of the first grading period by the end of today. So that means that all my grades need to be in. So today the students are going to be doing a lot of catch-up work because as I was finishing grading some of the most recent assignments, I noticed that not all of them finished it. So we're just going to be finishing that up. And for social studies, we're going to wrap up on some Florida facts before we get ready next week to dive into to what we need to catch up on, which is the regions and reading maps and all that stuff. Fun things. All right, so today I'm actually wearing another pink shirt because for United Way, which is a charity that the school fundraises for, we are wearing a pink shirt plus jeans. So that's what I'm wearing today. And the students get to also wear a pink shirt with jeans or just a pink shirt for just $1. And that's what we're doing today. And yeah, I'm gonna let the kids in so we can start our day, and I'll catch up with you later. All right, everyone, it's actually the end of the day, and we have been having a day of catching up on our work, getting things done, making sure we complete things the correct way, and tapping into behavior management because I have a very chatty group of kids this year. So towards the end of the day, because I was trying to come up with what am I going to do to help them realize that they need to self-correct and choose better actions, I decided to bring back my team points chart, and I just drew it really quickly on the board. I don't know where I'm going to put it actually. I want to put it in a spot where I can access it all the time, but I need it to be on a dry erase board so I can automatically erase and add points and things like that. But I did put it on the board, and let me show you how it looks. As you can see, I'm the one with the most points. And the way this works is, if at the end of the week, and because today is Thursday and it's actually the end of our week because tomorrow is a professional development day for teachers, I'm going to carry over these points until next week. So next week, whoever has the most points, that team will be rewarded. And yes, there could be multiple winners, but if I am the team that has the most points, no one wins. I celebrate myself, and nobody can even be tied with me. They actually have to have more points than my team. So as you can see, we're trying. It's the first day, but I'm in the lead with all of those points. Now I'm going to add them up and tally them on the end right here. And then when we come back on Monday, I'll put the tally marks for that day, and at the end, they'll be added to the points that are already here. So I'm hoping that this will help with behavior management. And also, I'm going to use my stop and go signs, but I am planning on creating a yellow slow sign to act as a warning. So I am tweaking that system up a little bit, and hopefully that'll help with the behavior management that we have going on in the classroom. All right, so I need to get ready for Girls on the Run. I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll catch up with you towards the end of the day. I still need to finish up on last minute grades, and I cannot leave today without making sure that everything is in so I can submit my grade verification forms and go home for the day. Actually, I'm not going home after that. I have to meet my study buddy for my dissertation, and then tomorrow I have a Minecraft PD, which I'm making that into a separate vlog altogether. All right, so let me go ahead and change for Girls on the Run, and I'll see you after that. Hello again. So it is completely the end of the day, and I don't know if you can tell because I do have this window closed, but this one's open. It's already dark outside. I did stay late again. It's past 7:30, and I'm actually getting ready to go meet my study buddy for my dissertation. We're gonna go to Starbucks, and we're gonna sit there until they close, which they close around 10 p.m. But I am dedicated. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna get work done, I'm gonna read articles, summarize them, send my update email to my dissertation chair, and just get it all done. And as you can see, I am wearing my Girls on the Run outfit. This is just a fitness outfit that I have, but this happens to be the color for Girls on the Run. Anyway, today we had a really good Girls on the Run. I didn't film it because we didn't run around the track, and we actually didn't do our mile today because we did a lot of community building and get to know you activities so that the girls can feel more comfortable around each other. And they were able to share the reason why they joined Girls on Track. I say Girls on the Run, but I'm with the Girls on Track, which are the middle school girls. So they shared the reason why they joined it and a goal that they have. Mine happens to be able to run a 5K in 35 minutes or less. I know I'm not there right now, but that is a good goal to have for the future. I just need to keep training. And I just finished all of my grades. Everything is inputted. I printed my grade verification report that I need to now drop off in a mailbox in the office. Yes, it's still open. Yes, the school is still open. There's custodians here. I'm not 100% by myself, but it is a little scary because it's already dark outside. And yeah, I can't wait for daylight savings to end so that it's not as dark, but then it's gonna get darker again. Anyway, I digress. But I wanted to stop for a moment, and I'm sorry that this 2-day vlog wasn't as, involved and me sharing more of what the students were doing in the classroom because we really were just catching up to work and not doing anything new per se. It did break my heart that earlier this week I did have to cancel our mad scientist room transformation because of behaviors. And as you saw, I started to implement some new behavior management techniques that I didn't think I needed to do with this class, but lately I feel that I do need to implement something like that so that I can motivate them a little better and they can be reminded of the real expectations. And it's not that they're disrespectful, they're just not, but when they do a lot of talking, it can be disrespectful. It's just that they are very chatty. They're a chatty group, and I'm just trying to figure out a positive way to address that. So I'm going to do the team points, like I said, and I'm going to revise my stop and go signs and add a slow sign in there and see how that goes next week. So I also wanted to stop by and just share a little bit about this week, because even though it's a 4-day week, it was a jam-packed week. I even had a growth target that I needed to have turned in by today, but I have good news. They did extend it. We have 2 more weeks to get that done, and I am so thankful. Thank you, God, because I felt like that on top of grades, on top of everything else that happened this week with the walkthroughs that they did in the classroom, and then me meeting with administration, it was just a lot and overwhelming, and it made me super stressed out. But I am feeling a little better now that the grades are done. I did meet with my administrator and I did feel a lot better after that. And I just know that I have to target a couple of different things. I am not a perfect teacher. I am still growing. Even though this is my 18th year teaching, I am always learning. I am always trying to see how I can get better at different things that I do and that I want to address. So I just want to stay hopeful and positive, but I do want to say I'm just keeping it real. I did have moments where I struggled this week. I had moments where I broke down and I cried because I was filled with anxiety, because I was so overwhelmed and thinking, how am I going to get everything done that I need to get done? How am I supposed to be the teacher I'm supposed to be without letting others down? And I know that's still something that I need to work on myself, because I can't really meet everyone's expectations, but that's just the nature of the thing. I'm human. I make errors. I don't have it all together, but you know, I am just trying to keep moving forward and doing the best that I can. And that's all I can do. And that's all I offer you too. If you are a teacher like me, and I have spoken to a lot of different teachers this week that are around my area and in other places, and they're feeling it just the same. So I know it's not just me. And we're all mentioning that, you know, you feel that the longer you are in education, you feel like things will get easier. But this is my 18th year, and I feel like things have gotten a little bit more complicated and more difficult as far as the expectations that we're given and what we're expected to do with our job. It's not just teaching the kids. I wish it was just about creating lesson plans and just teaching the kids, but there's a lot of behind the scene things that also happen and that we need to stay on top of. So I just wanted to hop on here and just say that and share that and just be open, because if I'm feeling this way, I'm guaranteed that someone out there is possibly feeling the same way. And if you are feeling overwhelmed or stressed out or thinking like you don't know how you're gonna get everything done, the only thing I can tell you is take baby steps. Take one day at a time, take one task at a time, give yourself time. Okay, during this time to this time, I'm just gonna work on this and do as much as I can with this, and then I'm gonna be done. And, you know, just give yourself a list of things that you need to get done. I don't particularly like list a lot because I have ADD, I don't have anxiety, and I'm gonna be honest, looking at lists and looking at all the things I have to do actually makes me more anxious. So usually I don't work in lists, and if I work in lists, it's like a little short list. So I'm gonna go back to my big 3 that I wanna complete in a day and get those 3 things done. Another thing that I want to implement to help me with grading is every Friday, no matter what, put in all my grades for the week before going home, so that at least every subject has 1 grade. Even if the students didn't finish some assignments because we're carrying it over for the week after so they can finish, I just need to have at least 1 grade in the grade book every week per subject. And I want to make sure I get that done, because I was able to do that, but I did get a little bit behind because of 100 million things, and maybe the times that I missed planning and I didn't have planning, and just a whole bunch of different things. But I want to make sure that I can be reflective and think, okay, this didn't work out how can we now make it so that it's easier next time around? So that's what I'm thinking, because on Monday we start a brand new grading period. It is the second grading period, and I just want to start it with a brand new foot going forward as far as behavior management, a new system, as far as how I'm going to be grading my papers during the week, as far as how I'm going to be structuring my daily routines and blocks and all those things. I just want to think about all those different things that didn't work this first grading period and make new plans for how I'm going to improve upon that starting in the second grading period. So I just wanted to share that and just be open about it. And if you're a teacher like me that have been experiencing being overwhelmed, stressed out, and having no clue how you're going to finish everything you have to do, comment down below, let me know. But let me get going because I do need to meet my friend and we need to get productive in our dissertations. But I will end today's vlog here. This is a 2-day vlog, Wednesday and Thursday. Tomorrow is a professional development day for teachers. The students do not come to school. I do have a professional development that I'm attending on Minecraft EDU, and I noticed in our laptops that are in our computer cart, the district already uploaded Minecraft EDU. It is installed in the laptops, so I can't wait to learn more about it to see how I can incorporate that into my science and mathematics and maybe some STEM lessons as well. I'm really excited about that. I will be vlogging about my experience on that PD and uploading it as a separate video. All right, so I hope you enjoyed coming along with me in this 2 days, even though there wasn't that much excitement. It was just me mostly talking to you on camera. There wasn't anything else. Sorry. But if you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought or any comments or questions you may have. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I hope you have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile.
Hello dreamers, wishers, and magical thinkers. Thank you so much for making it to the very end of this video and for showing your support. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do so by clicking on my picture down here. You can also check out my latest videos here and here. Don't forget to believe in the magic that's inside you because you are capable of great things. See you next time.